Hi there guys, in today's video we're going to be looking at a practical exercise using your widget to navigate your 3D space. But before that, let's have a quick intro first. So today's video can be found on softwaretraining.co.za. We make short and easy to watch problem solving videos, and we also have daily updates. Otherwise, we head back into the tutorial here. Now, this is our second practical, and we'll be focusing on the widget. Now, obviously, if you find one method way more comfortable than the rest, I would recommend spend a few more extra minutes on that practical. And then, yeah, what I also recommend normally for people learning for the first time these things, try do it with me perhaps once. And then afterwards, what you do is without the video, you try follow the same process by yourself. And if you find that simple enough, then what you can do is play around a bit. But you don't have to worry too much, because the more you use this program, the more comfortable you will get with these things. But it is important to at least get a foundation down of them, so that when you actually want to create, like I mentioned before, you don't waste too much time trying to figure out how to navigate your 3D space. But yeah, like I mentioned, today we're going to be looking at the widget here on the top right corner. So what I like to do is I keep my move tool or my pan tool active, so that I can at any time just pan this, seeing that this widget does not come with a pan, and obviously it also does not come with a zoom. We did already cover the zoom in the previous little exercise, so I'm not going to cover that in today's practical. Today we're only going to be looking at mostly what the widget has to offer. So now the first thing I want you to do, we'll maybe start a bit of a reverse here. So today I want you to go down around this using this widget. So obviously you left click on this block. So if it's on the circle, it's going to rotate it around. But what we want to do is left click this block, and we try go right around this block. Now I want you to kind of, if you can, keep it as straight or parallel as you can, because this tool allows for it very well. And then the next thing I want you to do is rotate it left and right, and this is where you'll notice things get a bit interesting. I'm just going to zoom out once so you can see nicely. And that is, we can't just click here and turn left and right. As you can see, it starts rotating it. So then what you want to do is you want to rotate your left and right up to the up and down position, like so. And then we do the same process, we rotate it around. So that is a little something to have to get used to, in my opinion. And what we can do is we click this top one to snap it to the view again, and then we go on this little ring, and then we click it, and then we rotate it full around if you can. Then you might have to leave and rotate again, and then that's how you get to a nice position. And also in this one, it is good practice. And let's say you go in a weird angle, is to kind of hit the snapping area the closest, which in my case will be this corner. Let's just zoom in so you can see a bit better. So you see this little corner. So we're going to click on that, and then it snaps it to our view, so it makes it easier to work. So I would recommend, let's say you are working from another angle perhaps. Let's say flat on this side. And sometimes what can happen is you can be in an angle like this, then you just quickly go snap, and then it will align it for you a bit better. So yeah, otherwise that is it on the practical. You can consider running through it a few times. Once again, try rotate this thing again, right around, top and bottom, left and right, which with the left obviously is a good idea to first rotate your east and west perhaps to an up and down position. You can always go then, and then also a full circle rotation is a good idea, and practice some snapping. So the snapping, like I say, you'll mostly be using to get those interesting angles. Snap it to it so it's nicely in your view. Otherwise, that is it on the practical for the widget. Like I said, there's a few things missing, like the zoom and pan, but we can combine the two to make it a bit more practical. Otherwise, before we head to the last one, if we head here to softwaretraining.co.za, You guys will notice we've got a variety of different softwares we do cover, and you can also isolate your search on the top right. If you do not, however, find the training videos you're looking for, just simply go here, request a training video, fill in the mini form, and then we'll do our best to try and make that for you. But otherwise, thanks guys for watching. Until next one, cheers.